It's the Juicery Podcast Show.
Hey, yo, guys, what's up? Private Ryan is back, and with me today is still Jom CP and Bench. They are here. Say hello.
We're here.
We're here.
Where's the energy? I thought we're gonna have energy. This is the best movie.
Okay, let's do this again, Bench.
This is the most you can get from me. It's Tuesday.
I'll try my best.
By the way, we're recording this. Sorry. We're recording this during a work week. So,
After our work.
Yeah.
After work.
Okay.
Okay, energy. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do this. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. My name is John ZP, and this is the Juicery Podcast Show. Was that enough?
Yes.
Cue the jingle to hide the energy.
What jingle?
Oh, I still don't have jingle.
We still don't have a jingle. We have?
We have the music that came from YouTube, a library that I came from using.
That is not a jingle, Ryan, unless you put lyrics on it, okay?
Okay, Bench didn't do any intro. Was that your intro? Your low energy?
No. Yeah. Expect nothing from me again. Expect nothing from me in terms of energy and intro.
Oh,
you know
no.
me. I'm Bench. Just Bench.
Yes, man.
Yep. And he doesn't have a catchphrase.
Still,
Yeah.
doesn't it? It's been a
Yeah.
year. No catchphrase. So, do you have anything to promote? Your Twitch jumps? Do you have any shows scheduled for this weekend?
This weekend, probably not. I have a few engagement, but if you guys are still interested, I got some few recordings in my past broadcasts in my Twitch. It's twitch.tv/JomZ_P. I'm a variety streamer. I stream different types of games, co-op, RPG, FPS, different kinds of games, as long as it sparks my interest. So if you're interested in the games that I play, come drop by, hit follow, and catch me one of these days. I'm gonna stream one of these days, probably. Yeah.
Yes, and we're also planning, right? We have a game ready for you guys.
Oh yeah. This Sunday, we'll be recording. Oh, will we be streaming it or just recording it for the meantime?
Let's try recording it first.
Okay.
Recording.
Yeah. We'll be recording.
No, it might not be funny at all.
Maybe not.
That's
Let's
takes
see.
confidence.
Our personalities.
Wow, that's very positive. Very positive thinking, Benj.
Yeah.
What game? What game will be our recording this Sunday?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
No,
I know.
we are actually. I actually saved this. I've been wanting to play this for the longest time, but I was saving this for us for the
Yeah,
stream.
the Juicery podcast.
For the podcast. It's Dark Picture Anthology, House of Ashes.
Oh, that game.
Yes. So it's
So,
quick time event game based on.
is it choose your adventure game, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And
The one with Sharpay, right?
Yes, Sharpay.
me and Bench will help you decide on our next adventure.
Ryan will decide.
Yes,
And
yes.
I will just comment about this being about Sharpay growing up and the trauma she got from High School Musical.
Okay, watch out for that one. We will be recording that this Sunday. We don't know when's the release, but it will be released soon.
We even don't know when we'll release it. With our pace, see you in 2023.
I hope not. Come on, guys.
But today we are here because we're gonna be spending time reacting, reviewing, and giving a score.
Finally.
The favorite film of Joms. and
Wait,
Ben.
what?
Yeah,
Favorite
our favorite
film.
movie of the year.
Yes.
Yeah, movie of the year for 2021.
So far.
End of
Okay, let's put so far there because we haven't
Seen the next, yeah.
movie. Okay. So yeah, the best movie of 2022 so far.
Oh, it's 2021.
Oh, okay. So it's the best movie of 2021.
and 2022 because it's early. The January month just ended, and supposedly January is the days where we're gonna watch horror films in theaters. But There's
Yeah.
none for this year.
Yeah,
Nobody
sudden,
produced a lot. Yeah.
sudden.
I think Malignant is considered a horror film. Have you watched Malignant, guys?
What's
From James
that?
Wan?
No, wait, really? I
Yeah,
haven't. I
James
haven't.
Wan goes back to horror.
Oh wow, I didn't. Oh, I think I saw this, but I didn't know James Wan directed it. It looks cool. By the way, Ryan, I watched last night in Soho last week, and I have to say your recommendation was good. It was a great movie.
Okay. Great camera.
Come on, it's Edgar Wright.
Yeah, Edgar Wright. Cinematography, music,
Yes.
and colors. Yeah.
Yep.
And great acting
Yep.
as well.
Watch it, guys. Watch it, guys. It's my fourth best movie of 2021. If you guys haven't watched our previous podcast, watch it and you'll find out.
Yeah, speaking of that previous podcast, it's getting traction, right? It has a few views now.
It hopes so.
A couple of followers, a couple of subs coming from you guys, our listeners. Thank
Yep.
you for doing so.
Thank you very much,
So
guys.
The movie that we're gonna do, the review today, Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh my gosh,
Okay.
it's been like 3 years or like 2 years
2
since
years. Crossover.
we first teased that, or like there's been some rumors about it, and I myself could not believe that when the movie came out. I just put a big smile on my face and I said, I told you so. It's so good.
You remember that day in the smoking area where we used to chat? You told us that they're gonna bring in.
Yeah,
We haven't done the
blank
spoiler.
and blank.
Spoiler warning yet.
Yeah.
I'm your tits, guys.
Okay. Let's
Okay,
go.
do the spoiler warning. Who's the guy who's gonna do the
I'll
spoiler
do the
warning?
spoiler warning. Okay, so everyone's listening. Spoiler alert, we'll be talking a lot about Spider-Man No Way Home today, and we'll not fiddle around the details, so we'll spoil you with everything's about it. So please, if you haven't seen the movie, make sure to watch it first. Put this on pause. Watch the movie first. Go back here. Put this in your whenever you're listening. So wherever you're listening to Spotify, YouTube. Where else are we in? OnlyFans? Are we on OnlyFans?
We have an
Anchor FM.
OnlyFans.
Anchor
We
FM.
have an OnlyFans.
Anchor FM, Google Podcast. So put that in your playlist or however you do it in that specific platform, and then go watch the movie and then go back to us and continue listening. So
And give us a like, a follow, a subscribe.
Yeah, before you leave us and before you put this on pause, please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Spotify, and again all of those things. So
And donate.
visit the Patreon as well. So there's a
Yes.
link there to support the channel. And so you can listen more of the show. You can produce more of this and we can stop doing our day jobs and put more work on and quality into this. So yeah.
Yeah,
Visit
you just invested with a pop filter, right?
Fuck off.
Comes told me.
No,
I rest my case. I rest my case.
I invested in Bitcoin. No, just kidding. No. But yeah, do all of those things and go back to us when you're done. And share in the comment section below. How do you feel about our review? How do you feel about the movie altogether? Do you agree of some points that we will be sharing today?
Post in
all
the
of those
comments.
engagement.
Yeah. We'll discuss.
Share this with your grandma. She probably likes this.
Yep. If she likes Spider-Man, she'll like our podcast.
Okay, to give you the intro of the film, Spider-Man No Way Home, it was first initially released in the US first, December 17, 2021. So they don't want to send this out to Asia because, piracy. So from the director, John Watts, produced by
Was it piracy or was it because of the Manila Film Festival?
Manila Film Festival.
It was a Manila Film Festival that caused us
a delay. The 1-month delay.
Yeah.
It's still releasing.
Spider-Man.
It's still releasing in our theaters.
It got pushed back to January 8th. So yeah, most of our all of our Filipino fans or Filipino friends were able to only watch it in the cinemas last January 8th.
Yeah.
Okay, unless you guys went to some streaming sites and watch a cam rip version of the movie if you guys don't want to get spoiled, you know. But it's fine as long as you guys support it and watch it, or like buy the Blu-ray or the DVD.
Yeah. It will soon be available, I think, in Disney Plus 6 months later.
Yep. But going back, I do not condone piracy, by the way. I do not.
I saw somebody in Instagram posting she just watched the film today. So it's still available in our theaters and select theaters worldwide as well. It just crossed over 1.739 billion as of end of January.
Oh.
This is now the 8th highest grossing film in the blockbusters.
In
So
history.
it's
In history.
In history ever,
Yeah.
Titanic is number 6, Jones.
Yep.
If you know that film.
Yes. And how long did it take? Just a month?
Just a month.
Wow. And
So,
Avengers Endgame took around how many months? 2?
around 2
Or the same.
2 to 3. 2 to 3 months.
Yeah,
So
and they
this is
even like
faster.
extended it. They extended it, right?
They rescreened it.
Yeah, just so that they could beat Avatar. I mean, all the love to Marvel and Disney. Oh yeah, that was a sneaky move, but it worked nonetheless.
Yeah. With a budget of 200 million, I think they made back their budget and marketing expenses for this one.
So
With all
much.
The
so
billions
much.
that they're. This will fuel for the next phases of Marvel, right? So still produced by Kevin Feige and
Amy
Amy
Pascal.
Pascal. Yeah.
Yep.
The director, though, I haven't seen his.
John Watts. He directed the first 2 Spider-Man films.
With the latest. How about who did the costumes? I didn't know because they changed a lot for this film. They didn't carry over some of the the characters that we're gonna be discussing later. They changed from the previous films. They didn't follow it up, so that was one of the criticism of this film. Is for example, since we're already in spoiler territory, the one with the lightning, his face changed, his personality changed a little. Electro. So they're not really 100%.
Not the electric guy.
The electric guy. To the previous films as well. So that was one of the criticism. I haven't deep dive on the costume designs, but everything. But still, the brain behind is Amy and Kevin, right? It received a lot of good traction from Rotten Tomatoes, as well as IMDb, giving it a 93% score, 93% on Rotten Tomatoes as well. Metacritic, 71%. That's already very high. Since that site is really a critic site. Getting above 70 is really good. So for the plot, can you share the plot?
Wait, before we go to the plot, let's start off to the road to Spider-Man No Way Home. I mean,
sure.
Yeah, I mean, after Far From Home, right? There were already talks about the third Spider-Man film, you know, and then a few scoops or like some isolated leaks here and there suggested that there will be the next Spider-Man film will be an Endgame level movie, you know, and they're saying that there are speculations and rumors that it's going to have a theme of a multiverse kind of thing. So with that in mind, the people are thinking already, oh, what kind of multiverse thing would it be? I mean, maybe Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield would come back. Or there are rumors. I mean, there are like thoughts and like speculations, you know. And then last year, there was like a big scoop from one of my really good friends, Mikey Sutton. He had a talk with some people in Marvel, and he scooped that the movie will be having Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, and they'll be fighting the Sinister Six. You know, so people when that leak or scoop came out, people were like, I don't think that would happen. You know, that's gonna be a hard pill to swallow because as we all know, Andrew Garfield, the Amazing Spider-Man movies by Andrew Garfield did not fare well to the audience, right? and people
Even
are
in the box office.
yes,
It
yes,
didn't.
and for Tobey Maguire, people are saying that he's too old. Some maybe he might be too old for to come back and something like that. And then months go by, and then news emerge as Alfred Molina, who played Doctor Octopus in Spider-Man 2 in the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2, signed up as Doctor Octopus, as well as the fact that Jamie Foxx signed up for Electro. That's where people started believing,
Possibility of this happening, right?
exactly,
And they started showing up in talk shows,
Yep.
doing media rounds.
Yep.
But still denying that they're part of the film.
Yes. And all the while, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield was denying their involvement. I have to give kudos to Andrew Garfield for being, he played us all along saying that, oh, I'm not addressing that question and saying that, no, I was not contacted by Marvel, or I was not contacted by Kevin Feige or Amy Pascal, as well as Tobey Maguire. They were just denying it all the same. Up until the last minute.
Jobs, is Andrew dating Gwen? What do you call this? The MJ
Emma Stone?
on his film? Yeah.
Sorry?
Emma Stone?
In real life, I'm not sure up until now.
No, I think they split up. They split up.
I think
years
Emma
back.
said that he's a liar. He's lying.
No, she was saying it jokingly. They ended up they parted in good terms, and they're really good friends. But what Andrew Garfield did was, he denied his involvement in No Way Home, even to Emma Stone, which is his ex-girlfriend and really close friend. And when No Way Home came out, Emma Stone called Andrew Garfield a jerk for not telling him.
Yeah, there's an interview there. I think there's an interview that I've seen. Like, it's recapping. Like, this is the point where you lied to everyone. Like showing the real footage.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is the time you were denying everything. What they want to say to yourself. It's a depart from how Tom Holland is very bad at keeping secrets.
Yeah, if Tom Holland was like a spoiler, Andrew Garfield was a total ghost. So yeah, well, as we all know, if you guys have watched the film, everyone, a lot of fan favorite in the cast of the previous Sam Raimi verse and the Mark Webb verse Spider-Man showed up. So we have Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield reprising their Peter Parker, their universe's Peter Parker and Spider-Man. We also have Alfred Molina as Dr. Octopus. We have Jamie Foxx as Electro. We have Willem Dafoe as the iconic Green Goblin and his laugh.
Goblin.
Yes. We have
We miss Franco. What's the character of
James Franco.
James Franco?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hobgoblin. He did not make it back, right?
Yeah, I think he died in the last movie.
He did?
That was his.
Oh yeah, he died. Yeah, he died. The third movie.
Maybe
yeah.
one villain per episode.
Yeah,
of Spider-Man.
although Green Goblin also died, so I think he was picked up before he died, right, in the movie.
Probably, yeah. They probably couldn't get all of the cast. I mean,
Yeah.
They didn't have what call this? Oh my God, who's this? The Venom in Raimiverse. Who is his name? The 70s guy, the 70s show guy.
I think he was just Venom for 5 minutes there.
Really?
Just in the end, right?
Yeah, just in the end.
And there's also who's this? Who's this? Giamatti? Paul Giamatti as a Rhino. Yeah, they didn't cast him there, So, Topher Grace. There you go. Topher Grace in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
So they didn't add him to the cast. Probably it's too much. It's already a star-studded cast. We also have Thomas Hayden Church as Sandman and Reese Ifans as the Lizard. Yeah.
I think they're just voices from. They didn't do the
Probably.
real act.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So too. Probably the voices and the transformation at the end when they got cured was CG.
Okay, so we'll dive into the plot summary first. Why all of these characters are put into this one Marvel universe where they meet. So what happened? I think in the end, was that a extra scene
Well,
from Far From Home, or was that really part of the movie?
no, it was post credits. Oh wait,
Can you guys remember?
yeah, I think it was in the end. I'm not sure if it was in the end or the mid credits. But in the mid credits, after Peter and MJ was swinging around Manhattan, they stopped in the middle of was it Times Square? I think it was Times Square. I'm not sure.
Yes,
When there was a big LCD screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screen.
And this was after this was in Far From Home, right?
Mhm.
And then in the LCD screen, our favorite J. Jonah Jameson cast as oh my god, I forgot his name.
Steve Johnson.
No. J. Jonah Jameson.
In this universe, he's the what do you call this? The Entertainment Daily.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they changed the character a lot.
Yeah, the character.
It's more on an online like content creator, more than like a newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
J.K.
Company.
Simmons. Yeah, J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you like until you find it yourself.
It's in the back of my head, it's the tip of my tongue.
So the big frame up coming from
Mysterio.
Mysterio.
Yeah, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, saying that he got killed by Spider-Man, and
Spider-Man. Wow.
he divulged in that interview with J.K. Simmons or J. Jonah Jameson. It was divulged by Mysterio that the real identity of Spider-Man was indeed Peter Parker. So that was where No Way
all
Home
hell
started.
break loose.
Yep.
Yeah. All hell break loose for the life of Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm. So in the start of the movie, in No Way Home, we see how Peter deals with the fact that everybody knows he is Spider-Man. From the police investigating him. And
Aunt May.
Daredevil to
cameo. Yeah, having
Murdoch.
Yep. That's Michael Cox, right?
Yeah.
Yep, Michael Cox, the Daredevil from Netflix. That was a really, really good cameo. People was like, oh, snap. Really good. And then what else? To the point that MJ Ned Leeds, played by I forgot his name. Oh, totally.
A Filipino American.
Yeah, James Jacob Batalon. Yeah. Jacob Batalon. Ned, MJ, and Peter were having trouble being accepted into MIT or into schools, colleges, right? So
They're just denied letter after denied letter.
Yes. So after that, it came to the point that Peter, being so helpless and desperate, went to Doctor Strange for help. And what they did was the reason why we have the movie after all, So Doctor Strange cast a spell, help Peter, and cast a spell for everyone to forget about him. Yeah. The thing is, the spell got messed up. And
another cameo though. Another cameo from another wizard. He's now what's the name of the wizard, Betch? The assistant before from Doctor Strange.
Wong.
Wong.
Yeah.
Yes. Wong is now the
Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, he's now Sorcerer Supreme. Why, you may ask? Because how long has Doctor Strange been out since Endgame, right? Because of the blip. So
5 years, right? 5 years.
Yep. So going back, Doctor Strange cast a spell to make everyone forget Spider-Man, but it went haywire because of Peter Parker's consistent tinkering.
Yes.
And It messed up everything. It messed up the
alternate
multiverse.
universe. Yeah, alternate universe converging into ours. It started with some of the characters and other people from other multiverse getting into this MCEU, right?
Yeah, there's. I think the part of the scene is there's a silhouette of everyone that can be pulled in.
Oh yeah, yeah. In the end of the movie, they said that there was Craven, another Mysterio, Rhino, Scorpion, Silver Sable, and Black Cat.
Yeah, it could be anyone. Like it's a like a smoke, so you can't really tell. But I think it opens up more on how could this be in terms of moving forward with the story, since we're entering now with Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be something that we haven't really seen before, or like they can create a new variant altogether.
Yeah, yeah. It creates a lot of possibilities actually. Ever since the events of Loki. If you guys haven't watched Loki, please watch it. It's one of the best Marvel series.
Yeah, we did a review of it. Also.
Yes. Yep,
All
yep.
6 episodes.
Yep, blow by blow.
Yeah.
Which is something that we will not do moving forward.
It takes a lot of energy doing
Exactly.
those episodes.
But yeah, if you guys have watched Loki, all the events that happened there was the catalyst for this these movies. I mean, starting from No Way Home, leading to Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm. Including Wanda and her little village creation.
Yes, and Westview. Is that right? Westview. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So the characters that came in to the other multiverse into this MCU universe that we all know right now are not just the villains, right? There are superheroes.
Yep.
Who move in.
Yeah, Venom was there.
Yeah, Venom was there, but not the Topher Grace Venom. And
I mean the good Venom.
Yeah, the good Venom, the lethal protector Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually thought that Venom was the 6th person in the Sinister Six. You know.
Was he ever part of the Sinister Six?
Once, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
He was
He's
once
still
a
considered
one-time member of the Sinister Six.
So we didn't get the entire 6, right? For this
Yes,
movie?
there was only 5. So we have, in order of appearance, we have Dr. Octopus, we have Green Goblin, we have Lizard, we have Sandman, and Electro.
Just 5. Yeah.
Yep. So
how did the 2 Spider-Man went in to this universe?
Yeah,
well,
it's toward the end, right?
Yeah, it was
in the middle.
Almost
In the
end.
middle.
Almost end.
It's the one that I mentioned, like the change in face in our previous episode. That's where they started showing up. So first off, we got Andrew Garfield via Ned being able to do the teleportation.
Yeah, the sling ring.
Yeah,
Wizardry of Ned.
Yeah, it's starting to become a wizard. And we got to see her grandma. And then the next one is which one was that? Like they tried to pull in Tobey Maguire as well. In a normal like attire, but like under it is there's a suit.
But guys, we also need to acknowledge, one of the saddest events in the movie, which was the death.
Big spoiler.
Yep, big spoiler, guys. The death of our Spider-Man's Uncle Ben here in the MCU, which was Aunt May.
They don't have an Uncle Ben, right?
Yep.
Aunt May is was she single the entire film?
No.
She did, he was not mentioned. The only time they mentioned Uncle Ben was in the animated series. For what's that? What was the title of the series?
They've split.
No. I think he died as well.
He died earlier.
There was also an Uncle Ben.
Yeah,
there was
Happy
also an Uncle Ben.
was supposed to be Uncle Ben, but it didn't happen, right? They also split up in this.
I don't think they're going with that.
Yeah,
there's the main like motivator here is Aunt May.
Yes, because our Peter is much younger compared to the two other Peters.
And like we don't have any like talks about parents or Uncle Ben at all. Like just that one episode in the animated series I forgot the name of that show.
What?
What's
Where
the
did
name?
where did you watch the animated series?
No, the
Into the Spider-Verse?
no, the Elseworld equivalent of Marvel. What's that?
Mm.
The what?
Oh my god!
I am lost.
What if? What if?
What if?
Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm
Okay.
not dreaming it. Like, he mentioned, like, when Uncle Ben passed, like, this is something he said.
Mhm,
It's the first time also mentioning
I see.
something about responsibility and great responsibility about having great powers.
Uh-huh. But that was in another multiverse universe as well. So that's not the 616.
Yeah, but my point
Universe.
is, we have because like this is a variant of our Tom Holland.
Mhm.
So there is an Uncle Ben, but it was not mentioned in the movies at all.
Mhm, mhm. Was it not
So
in the
No, like,
whole
never.
three movies?
Yeah, it's a very
never,
like
no. Not even introduced, right?
yeah, it's a very
Not even
comeback like storyline for him when he started.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're starting to do the reverse.
So the
storytelling for
father
origin.
figure for Peter in this universe is Tony Stark,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. More on Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm. And since Tony Stark is gone, spoilers in Endgame, they need to have another like inspiration or like motivating icon for
Yeah.
Peter.
For our Peter.
Yep.
But
And-
sadly enough, she
Mhm.
died in this film.
Yep. Because of Peter Parker's willingness to help the villains
Villains.
be cured and go back to their universe,
Universes,
you know?
yeah.
Because the whole reason, the main reason why he's trying to help them is because when they go back to their timeline,
They'll die.
they get killed by their Spider-Man,
Mhm.
you know? But if they get cured, they won't die. You know, there's a big possibility they won't die. So,
Because they changed the timeline, right?
Yep.
That will be changing.
yep,
their own
they get cured, they get back to their timeline or their universe. Things get fixed. They don't die. Their Spider-Man don't kill them or they don't get killed. So, one thing though, I mean, Sandman didn't die, right? Sandman didn't
no,
die.
but he remained as a like sand form.
sand form.
Yeah.
So he
So
just went away. Yeah, after that.
Yeah, he just
But-
walked away.
he didn't. My thought was he didn't correct them, the other villains when they were conversing. They did it. He didn't correct them that everybody died. I mean, all of them, all five of them died fighting Peter. But
I think that was just a generalization from the
Yeah.
Strange. He
Mhm.
just said that they died in their own universe. All of
Yeah,
them
and it
died.
wasn't it Sandman like talking about like you actually died there? Yeah, so I'm surprised you're here. Something like that.
Mhm.
So there's no like confusion on who died or not. Just like Clint Marcos the only one who left alive there in that group.
Yeah, I actually like Sandman. You know, as a versatile character in Marvel. So and
It's hard to be defeated, right?
yeah,
The
and
sand,
he was a villain. He was a villain, and he became an Avenger.
Of course.
He also became an
Yeah,
Avenger, and then he went back
Goes
being
on.
the weakness of Anakin. The weakness
Yeah.
of Anakin Skywalker. Sand.
oh my god.
Anakin doesn't like Sandman.
So
I
now
see- I see what you
we're
did there.
yeah. We go to the final act where the three Spider-Man,
Brothers.
yes, Spider Brothers,
Uh-huh.
prepared for the final fight right in the Statue of Liberty,
Mhm.
which is now having an Captain America shield being added to her
This is so
to her
stupid.
head.
And good job to Sony Brazil for messing up their trailer. Showing Lizard getting kicked, air kicked, by an invisible person, which led to people
Yeah.
speculating that there will be
Yeah,
other
there will be
people
a
there.
Spider-Man. Edited out badly by Sony Brazil.
Yeah. So
Just on the Statue of Liberty with the shield. The Statue of Liberty is a French lady, and they're giving her a shield. It just doesn't line up.
you have a
It's
point.
It's a weird,
You have a point.
weird universe we have here.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
So how
on with the
are they? Yeah, how are they able to close the portals? I think in the end, it's
No,
Everything's converging, right?
Oh,
they weren't
yeah.
able to close a portal. They fixed the spell by casting another spell. You know.
Oh, strange.
So
cast
when
members.
they cast the spell, when Strange cast the spell for everyone, as in everyone in their universe, to forget about Peter Parker.
Brand new day.
Yes.
Oh,
time.
that's the
Yes.
only solution.
Storyline.
That's the only spell to reverse all of this.
Yes.
So that happened.
Yeah.
So if that happens, everybody would forget about him and just go back to their universe.
Because if not, the convergence is going to happen. There were
Yeah.
already cracks in the multiverse,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. Everything else would
Cool.
pour in to their universe. So
Which lead us to the final arc of the film, the final part where our Peter, our MCU Peter currently,
Mhm.
is being forgotten by everyone. He just lives alone, has a new apartment.
Even Happy doesn't know him.
Mhm.
Happy, yeah. So the entire Avengers, the remaining Avengers will not be able to recognize him. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, like everyone. The spell calls for everyone. So that's the deal that he's taking. I think even Doctor Strange will forget him.
I saw an article that there might be one single person that
Who remembers?
who will remember him. You know,
Who will that be?
Wanda.
I'll have to look it up again. But I
Probably
think
Wanda.
I think it was Hulk, because in
It's
the
not affected with
well,
this.
I don't know because in the comics after the Brand New Day crossover, which was the storyline that was patterned that No Way Home was patterned to. Okay, in the comic series No Way Home, sorry, one Brand New Day.
Brand new day.
Yeah, Brand New Day. Hulk was the only one who remembered him as Peter.
Did
Oh,
they
is-
have an interaction in the movies?
Maybe, probably.
Yeah,
I don't know, in
He
the
was
future.
not in. He was not in the Civil War. They're not talking during Avengers Endgame.
But they
Mhm.
fight together. They were in the battlefield.
Yeah, they fought together, but not really like talking with each other. Oh, they're in the funeral probably.
Yeah, they were in the funeral. So
That was very strange looking at Hulk being a halfway a Bruce Banner and half Hulk, right? The Green Hulk
yeah,
in
yeah.
his form. What do you call that form?
The
Yeah,
professor.
almost-
Or-
The
The
professor.
professor form. Yeah.
Yep.
Just a little bit bulky,
Mhm.
not the entire big Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your theories, guys, before we score the movie? What will happen in the next Spider-Man film? They say there are talks that Andrew Garfield is going to continue with another Spider-Man film
Yeah, I hope they do.
Yeah, I hope.
because he didn't finish his trilogy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I hope they do. Like close out the story.
Mhm.
Although I think they have to look for another MJ because the first one, or the original, they casted Shailene Woodley as. Is she still acting?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, she's still acting.
Yeah.
Was she a
okay.
singer or a model? The first
She's an
MJ?
actor.
Actress, okay.
She's an actress.
Or like
Mm.
wait, she doesn't have a background yet.
Yeah,
But,
she's
like,
still
the
acting.
overall-
She's still acting.
Okay. Well, I hope she does a good job portraying MJ. So yeah, that I think that's when I'm hopeful, not my theory. Another one, I hope they open or like they put in more of the villains from Raimiverse and Amazing Spider-Man verse as well.
Mhm.
Just close out the story. Like Paul Giamatti, I want to see if I can like just doing stupid stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope they bring him back, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's also amazing in Amazing Spider-Man 2, there's also Felicity Hardy, you know, the assistant of Harry Osborn. We have yet to see a black cat in
Ooh.
Spider-Verse, you know, in our MCEU.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a
And
very
with
big love triangle.
Here's another one. Here's another one I'm gonna throw. So in the comics, Wolverine and Spider-Man have crossed path, right?
Yeah, they
So the
always do.
The X-Men franchise is going over to Disney now. I
Mhm.
think in the future there will be more of the X-Men
Mhm.
and our
Yeah,
Marvel.
that
Yeah.
might be something that we will see in the multiverse of Madness.
Exactly.
Like, a way to connect those two universes. At least one cohesive like MCEU or MCEU.
Yeah, MCEU.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the MCEU.
Extended
And-
universe.
Because of the multiverse, you know.
The actual MCEU, like putting everyone together. And again, like I think we're talking about like multiple Punishers already, right? Like last week.
Exactly. Yeah. Multiple
So
Punishers.
they can start doing that, like even put it in like a direct to stream thing. I think I would still watch it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Just milk the content there.
Yeah.
How about this upcoming Doctor Strange movie?
Oh, it's gonna be exciting because, like I mentioned last, in our previous podcast, there are rumors that a lot of past Marvel, characters,
gonna do
or
a
characters
cameo, right?
from past Marvel movies will be back. Like Fantastic
Nice.
Four, the Fox movies, Fantastic Four.
Ooh, Jessica
We
Alba.
have probably, yeah.
All
We-
of the Fantastic Four movies are from Fox.
What will happen
Yeah.
to Captain America?
Like
They will
two of
see. They will
Maybe.
see Human Torch.
Maybe
Yeah.
I hope they like have Chris Evans do a cameo for Human Torch, and that would be hilarious. You know?
You look like me, but I'm Steve Rogers in this universe.
Yeah, and we also have the cast from the original X-Men. We also have Punisher. We also have Ben Affleck as probably Daredevil, and Wesley Snipes as Blade. And along with what Bench said, a couple of Punishers along the way. And
Three, Pan.
yeah.
Yeah, 3 Punishers.
So there's a lot to take in, and these rumors are still these news are still rumors. So
Rumors.
I hope they're true. I'm just thinking how they're going to fit all these characters in the movie.
They have
probably-
to be very creative.
Probably
Like
another
what they
end
did.
game. Probably another
Yeah, like
end
what
game moment. Portal scene part 2.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I hope they don't do that. That will, like, the portal scene will lose its magic.
Exactly. That will taint the portal scene.
But yeah, knowing Doctor Strange, I think there's still more to the story that they can tell. So not just pulling in more people, but like overall, because he's no longer the Sorcerer Supreme, right? So he
Yeah.
has more freedom to do what he wants, and then
Exactly.
let Wong do with the trouble later. So I like how the characters now transitioning more into like a troublemaker.
There was even Evil's Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
but,
we want to see that as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's how the What If animated
Yeah,
story ended.
converge how the animated series converge with the live action MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I think that character doesn't have much story to tell anymore. She's the guardian of Eric, I forgot his name. Killmonger and Ultron now. So he probably has ended his story. But yeah, somehow I hope they get him in.
Killmonger.
Interesting.
We also have a
take,
Black
interesting.
Panther, right? A Black Panther movie coming 2022 or 2023.
Yeah, Wakanda Forever. I'm still curious to how they're going to play out. When the late and great Chadwick Boseman passed away, Kevin Feige said that they won't be in honor of
Recast.
Chadwick.
They won't recast.
They won't recast Black Panther.
Probably
And
deep fake his face.
yeah, and I'm not sure how they're going to move it forward. I've heard some news that the other guy from the monkey tribe, I forgot.
Monkey tribe, gorilla, they're great. They're apes.
Yeah, yeah. So
The stronger guy, the warrior. The bigger guy?
Umbaku. Yeah. Winston Duke. Winston Duke might be the next candidate for the Black Panther. The Black Panther
What?
mantle.
He's in a different like tribe.
Yeah,
And
but
then
they fight-
Mbaku is like
They fight
What?
over the Black Panther mantle, right?
Yes.
no. I mean, no. Actually, what he's fighting for is like his tribe getting more say in the table because like they live in the mountains.
But
That's how the story interacted.
but that he was the last combat, or he was the last, what do you call this, living contender for the mantle of King of Wakanda, right?
Yeah.
So my theory was that it would fall to him as the next King of Wakanda, or the next Black Panther, since he's the only living and latest contender for the title. That's just it. That's my 2 cents for it.
Exciting times. Times this couple of years.
And Black Panther's sister is
It's gonna have a larger role, right?
yeah, she was
I think that it's about time that we get her to give her a larger role. Like she played Shuri really well.
yes.
In both of her appearances in like Black Panther and
The
Infinity War.
Avengers. Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, I'm all for Shuri being the next Black Panther, but I think in the chronology of things, it might be a little bit too early for her. I don't know.
Fine. Like a young leader is fine. Like she, because like her character is very young. Like they built it up like she's a bit immature, but she can handle herself. So there's a lot of story building that they can do. Because I think with how times are going now, I think more people will respond possibly to it than like doing a deepfake of the original Black Panther,
True.
which Ryan was suggesting.
Yeah. So with that theories and upcoming movies, it's time to score this Spider-Man No Way Home. A lot of folks who listen to our podcast already knows you guys scores. So, but we still gonna score this 1 to 5 or any other scores that you'd like. Like Benj always scored this with his oddities. We'll start with
What?
Benj. You score oddly on the other scores, right? Like 5
Well,
elephants.
how
out
did I
of-
score? I think I scored it last time 4.5. It remains, and again, just because Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse is still the best Spider-Man movie ever. So yeah, it's still 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, I think that's a good benchmark for a Spider-Man movie.
Very high, actually, right?
Yeah.
To you, Jumps, what will be your score?
Well, I'll still stick with 4.8.
I thought you give it a 5. It's now
wait.
4.8.
I did. Hold on. Where's the document? I know I scored it a 4 point.
No,
something.
you didn't score it 5.
I didn't score it a 5. You know why, Ryan?
4.8, yeah. 4.
Yeah, I
Because
scored.
Marisa Tomei died.
Yes. No, not really. I mean, yeah. Well, that's the point one. That's the point one, and then the other point one is that the Sinister Six were only 5 of them.
5, yeah.
Yes.
Missing one component.
Yes. If there
One
were
member.
6 of them, I would have added another point one.
To
the
point
score.
1.
Yes.
Still not a perfect movie, right?
Yeah. But in any case, I mean, Aunt May dying would probably a really great like pivotal moment. It was probably needed. You know, we're going to miss Aunt May, or we're gonna miss the wonderful Marisa Tomei, but we needed someone. You know, we needed a push for Tom Holland's Peter Parker. You know, so
Yeah.
it actually fuses and converges all Peter Parkers from all universe. And because of that, as you know, Aunt May was the one who mentioned with great power and comes great responsibility. So Aunt May is the Uncle Ben of Tom Holland.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's it for me. 4.8.5 over 5 for me.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
From Ryan, how
Yeah.
do you rate this movie?
So this one is a 3.4 out of 5 for me.
Damn it.
What? You scored it a what?
3.4 out of 5.
How do you even
So-
rate movies?
We have to talk about this later.
Yes.
So I enjoyed the movie. Everything was cool. There were a lot of plot holes on my end, but still, this is Marvel. So what they churn up, you're supposed to patch it together, and people would just go online to know what's happening, what are the real theories. That's because of the expanded universe. It's too wide. It's too you can't narrow it down to a certain story because the universe is really that big. So you have to read on just to add the experience to the film. So
Yeah.
for general folks, they might just experience a good watchable movie, but in the end there will be a lot of questions, a lot of plot holes for them. Unlike for fanboys like us,
How dare
we
you?
were able to understand the movie well. So that's my take there, guys.
We're connoisseurs of Marvel films. We're
Yes.
not fanboys.
Yes.
But yeah, what if you're giving it like
We are not
3.5,
the
so like
same.
a bit the middle score.
Yeah, a bit middle score.
What do you like about the movie? Like I think we didn't hear much from you about it.
Oh, the nostalgia. I like Toby and Andrew, seeing them back and doing the Brotherhood Spider-Man part at the end of the arc 3.
Yeah.
It's
Uh-huh.
really great. and I'm
Anything
also
else?
excited.
Anything
I'm
else?
also excited of the new life of Peter.
Ah.
He's alone in New York.
It feels like it's gonna be a reboot. You know, this is where the real story of Spider-Man starts.
Yeah, my favorite moment was when they were talking about Tobey Maguire's organic webbing, like where does it
Oh yeah.
They're
come out more?
weirded
So
out of that.
yeah, that's one. Like
Yeah.
they're very weirded out. Like, do you ever have an episode like you can't like create webs? Yeah, like
Yeah,
during
there
stress,
was. There
no.
was.
Yeah, he gave up the mantle and all, but like to them, it's more on like, oh, we lost the webbing and then we can create more. Um, and the other scene where, and I really like that Andrew Garfield, his interaction with MJ, with when he was brought in, like, do you have the tingle thingy?
Yeah, to prove his
Like-
powers, right?
Like not with bread, but like, it's a short and sweet interaction, and then they did it again when he saved MJ.
Yeah.
Like this time, he finally was able to save someone from
Oh
From
yes.
falling.
bashing,
Yeah.
from bashing their
Yes.
In
head
her head.
on
Yes.
concrete. But yeah, it's a good redemption. Putting it
Yeah.
in there doesn't really, it's not required, but like it still creates a beautiful moment for him. Like we know how it ended with Sony with him.
Exactly.
That making that scene in the movie is great. How about you, John? What did you like in terms of scenes?
Well, like yours, your scene, one of my best scenes or my favorite scenes was when Andrew Garfield saved MJ. You know, it was a very like you mentioned, it's not necessary, but it's a really good addition, and it gives like redemption to Andrew Garfield and saying that, MJ asking him if he was okay. And then everybody, for all we know, everyone in the audience would say, yes, he's okay now because he's
Did you
saved.
cry?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
You cried. Okay.
Because in Amazing Spider-Man 2, I mean, I couldn't watch that scene, because I cried in the comics when I read it. What more in
What
live
point
action?
did you start crying, Joms? The Tad or like when you confirm she's dead?
When the web of of Andrew Garfield,
The web
like
of time.
yes, the web of time. When it changed into something like a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that scene was really amazing. It was heartwarming. And my next favorite scene was when Dr. Octopus met up with Tobey Maguire. It was like a student teacher moment. Like, oh, like you've changed, you've gone
grown up.
Yeah, you've grown up. It was a very nostalgic moment knowing that the sane and good noble Dr. Octopus finally meets the aged Peter Parker, and realization that everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is doing good and okay.
Yeah, the writers really did a good job here. Everything doesn't feel forced
Yeah, exactly.
to push the story. So it's a good job, Marvel and Disney on this one. Hope for more films like this. We're looking forward for the phase 4 of
Yeah.
the Marvel's MCU.
I'm actually looking forward to Across the Spider-Verse. I mean, the sequel, because there's also a rumor that either Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland would be included in the movie. They're animated versions.
Will they ever get a live action version of Miles soon?
Maybe.
Probably not soon. Because
Yeah.
or
Maybe Jamie Foxx kind of teased it, right?
Tom Holland has to die if we will have a Miles Morales.
Unless it's in the multiverse. I mean, if multiverse comes
game.
back, yeah.
In the PlayStation games, they work together. They fight the Kingpin together.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah, that's the moment he started dying. Like there's someone to replace him. And like we have Childish Gambino already as Aaron Davis, the uncle of Miles Morales. So that has been set up. We just need to wait for it to come into bloom and see where it can head. But
yeah, we'll just wait for Childish Gambino to look like a uncle.
it looks like one now. Like a very fit
Yeah.
and musical uncle.
Yes.
Okay, I think that ends our podcast stream for the week.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, a very passionate review for Spider-Man No Way
Yeah.
Home, coming from not fanboys, as Mensch said.
Connoisseurs,
Connoisseurs.
enthusiasts, and experts.
Yeah. So we're inviting you to watch out for our recording for what game was it, Jumps?
Dark Pictures anthology, House of Ashes.
And the next film that we're gonna be doing podcast, we don't know yet, right?
We don't know yet, as
Yeah.
usual with this
We're just
show.
gonna decide
Yeah.
on the road
Mm-hmm.
as it happens. Okay.
But yeah, if they have any recommendations of things we can review,
Yes.
or talk about, even old movies, like we have Ryan here. I think for what you've listened on, it's very good at like beautiful movies. So not just Marvel movies though.
Yes.
But yeah, if you have any recommendations, let us know in the comments below.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to suggest any other types of things that you want us to talk about, games, novels,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
or
even
TV
fans.
series. TV series. Yeah, or current
we're gonna
events.
do review. We're
Yeah.
gonna do review.
Yeah.
As long
And
as
if you
it's
did that, we'll start an OnlyFans for Ryan's feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't
Okay.
forget, guys, before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow to our Spotify.
media.
Social media.
Yeah.
Spotify,
Check out
YouTube,
Patreon.
Patreon. Donate. We need to
somebody
like,
gave us
fund
$5 already, but I don't know if this is for the podcast stream.
What? We did?
That was-
Somebody did?
That was last August.
Oh.
Somebody
Okay.
did leave
Yeah,
a $5.
Sharing this to your friends as well would really help. Like someone
Exactly.
who likes movies
Yep.
and then need someone to talk to about them.
Yep.
More pop filters for bench. If you
Shut
donate.
up.
Yeah. So share it to everyone. You know, if you know people who like movies, TV series, pop culture, incessant or nonsensical banter,
Mhm.
this is the place. Juicery
Yeah.
podcast. You know.
Share it to two friends, and they're your two friends. Will share it to other two friends.
Yes.
Exponential growth.
Yep.
Yeah.
With that, we'll be seeing you guys. You guys are awesome.
Yep.
Thank you for your time as well.
Yep. Much
Thank you for
love,
listening.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Peace.
Play the jingle.
We have a jingle.
We always do.